Sorry. Yeah. The next question is, what do you expect from the global trans community to improve your quality of life? I'm repeating this. What do you expect from the global trans community to improve your quality of life? Welcome, Zoe.
Thank you. I believe in order for acceptance, people, they need to know who are you. People, they need to understand you as an individually. Looking at the global perspective, there's a lot of information that should be shared. There's a lot of research that should be done on trans issue. There's supposed to be a lot of education that should be done in order for people to know that trans people exist, in order for people to know gender non-conforming exists. I think there's supposed to be more of sensitization that's going on, especially looking for me in my perspective. People, they lack knowledge. There's lack of sufficient knowledge of which it should be implemented, of which people, they should know that we exist. I feel like change is not an overnight issue, but we can make it happen. I would really appreciate if the global organizations support.
Thank you, Roxana. Please welcome Blair.
Yeah, I think that we have two kind of responses. I think that there are two levels, micropolitical and macropolitical responses about trans community. In micropolitic, I refer to create care circles to receive everyday violence, and that is so important. From my experience, I receive attention, care, love from my circle of gay friends, lesbian friends, and trans friends, transvestites, drag queens. I think that is important because in heterosexual world, nobody gives you the energy to get a transition, but in the social change. And this is curious because when I was 12 years old, I was in a church, a kind of I'll say activism, but for a church. I was in 4 years. Then I left the church, and because political changing in my position, and also because I don't believe now in God. I'm sorry, but I started to relate it to different movements, in students movement, and also feminist movement, and I started my transition 2 years ago, and all the strength, I think that I got it from that passion to change the world for that inequalities that we live in different spheres of our life, not just in about sexuality, about gender, also that violence is happening, but I have been in front of different kind of violence, like a student or violence in the work, and so I have in the street, in protest, or I have in the protest in Mexico City against a government that kill students. So I don't know, I have a kind of strength to put the body at the center, and when you are trans, the first thing you put at the place is your body, and I don't know, that's my experience.